Hello and welcome to Brimwood Farm. Well, it's a bank holiday weekend here in the UK and it seems that all of my broodies decided to hatch out this weekend. So there are chicks in the incubator that are just hatching. These are some Norfolk Grey, some Express and one little pheasant chick. There are loads of chicks in broody towers. And yesterday, when I went into the duck coop, there were signs of baby Muscovy ducklings. So I came into the barn last night, and when I walked into the pen here, I saw lots of broken eggshells. And my heart sank because I thought, oh no, something's got into our eggs and ruined them. But no, it has somehow been 35 days since she started sitting, and she is in here with babies. And I don't know how many she's got, so I thought we would have a little look. This one didn't make it. But, right. One. Oh, you're so sweet. In the bucket. Oh, look how yellow. Two. Oh my gosh, they're so delightful. Three. Oh, they're so yellow. Hi. Five. Oh. Six. Seven. Eight, nine. And actually so the mum is lavender, so I think these slightly toned down yellow will be lavender and these will be white. 9. That didn't hatch. These didn't hatch. Have we got any more? Is that all? Is that everybody? Is that everyone? 10. Oh. 11. 12. Is that everybody? 12 babies. Oh my gosh, they are ridiculously cute. I'm going to put them back. 1. Go on, go back to your mummy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, guys, I can't cope with the cuteness. Well, that's pretty amazing. She laid 16 eggs and she's got 12 babies and 13 hatched. It's pretty good. I'd forgotten how amazingly cute ducklings are. especially muscovy ducklings. So now I need to clean out broody towers because these mums have all hatched out babies. So we'll clean out and look at chicks. So I started to use this as my bedding. It's only $5.99 and it smells of lemon. It is absolutely delicious. Here. See? Doesn't that smell nice? I'm not sure how... Actually, I'm not sure how well chickens smell. Might have to Google that. So this girl hasn't been cleaned out in a while because she only hatched yesterday. So she liked to spill her water everywhere. So you can see that it gets a bit wet, but I use a paint scraper, which is super handy. And this was actually the end of her nest as well. Hence again why it's not been cleaned. So these only hatched yesterday. So we've got the little black ones are Moran Bantams, and then the other three are Silkies. And then these three are the oldest. They're 10 days old maybe. You can see they're a bit bigger. And Broody Towers is clean! I don't know about you, but I find it very therapeutic cleaning out animals and giving them nice new bedding. Of course, it doesn't stay that way for very long, especially on a farm where you've got animals pooping and scratching, and you can see that, you know, she's already tipped over her pot. This one's already tipped over her pot as well. But you know, it's nice. So got chicks in there, chicks in there, chicks in this bottom one. I think she's gone into the... Yeah, she's in here, look. There she is. But for the next day, I will revel in the fact that it's nice and clean and tidy. And in 48 hours, if that, it'll look a mess again. One thing I've also been doing is working my way through sheep shearing. It's been, we've had 3 or 4 days of really hot sun and then a couple of wet days, which is the perfect tonic for fly strike. It's also the perfect tonic for people booking shearers. So I was going to hire somebody and bring them in, but nobody is free. So I'm working my way through the sheep myself because they really need to be done. I've got 27 in all. I think I've done 7, so I've got a few to go. So I am by no means a proficient or good shearer. I also don't electric shear because it makes me really nervous. I feel like you're going to cut the skin, you're going to get it. I know that's a completely unrealistic fear, but it makes me nervous. So I actually blade shear, and it means that I can do it anywhere. I'm just looking for this bear over here. It means I can do them anywhere, which is quite nice. but it does take quite a bit of time, which is why I'm only doing 2 or 3 a day. But I feel more comfortable doing that. You know, if I got somebody in, they'd shear 27 in no time at all, whereas it's taking me a while. But as I say, I'm more confident doing it that way, and so that's what we're going to do. So I have been working my way through the ewes, but Daffy here has got a bit of a horrible bottom, so I want to do him. Guys, do we have to break the bucket? I did actually crutch out. You can see the back of Montague there is a bit crutched out, and also the back of Capulet, because when they're on that early spring grass they did get the poops, but now we're at a time when fly strike might hit, so I'm gonna do this chap. Good boy. Of course my phone battery died, so I've charged and I'm taking you back out. I need to just try and get under this tree. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to cut this tree down. This tree used to be much more upright, but it's really coming flat, unfortunately, which makes my route through this little undergrowthy bit difficult. Right, where are they? There's the geese. Hi, geese. So my means of shearing is not the right way, but it's the way that I've been doing it and I'm most comfortable with. When I've watched shearers, they go down the spine, so they have the sheep between their legs and they cut down the spine lengthways along the sheep. I don't find that easy, so I tend to, as you saw, I tend to do one side from the belly, go up to the spine, then flip the sheep and do the other side. It's also better on my back because I can actually kneel down to do it, rather than have the sheep between my legs and be bending over. I am very glad that I decided to do him because my intuition was right. There was a bit of fly. Luckily it wasn't in his skin, it was just on his just in his fleece. Here he is, and you can see there that bit at the back, that's where the fly was. So that's what's left from the fly urea and the maggots. But it, as I said, it didn't damage his skin, and it's not a terrible job. It's not the best job, but it's not terrible, and he looks better, especially when he's in a nice field of butter. I know all your mates are over there, great mate. They've gone round there. I always think sheep look so small when they've been sheared. You're basically halving their size. You know, sheep are quite big things when they're big and fluffy, and then you shear them and you think, oh blimey, they are prey animals. They're quite small under that fleece. So this evening I'm just going to go and check in with the Muscovy ducklings. Well, the ducklings have come out and I am so nervous that they're going to get eaten because they can fit through these bars really easily. So actually what I've done is I've got a poultry crate And the poultry crate's in here, and I've just popped her and her babies inside. It's just going to give me the peace of mind that they're not going to get eaten by anything overnight. And then I may clear out a hutch. Both the top hutches at Broody Towers are free. Or I might try and find myself a run so I can keep them safe and secure, because the one thing about ducklings and chicks is they can very quickly disappear, and corvids especially will come down and eat those. So you need to keep them safe.